Hello. Today we are going to be exploring lines of symmetry. And symmetry might be a term you're familiar with, and it might be new to you, and that's okay. We're going to work through it together today. But before we get started, we do need to review some important terms. These are probably a review for you, but it's important that we know the meaning of these before we begin. So the first term is, I have it written down right here, horizontal, okay? You'll see I drew a horizontal line. I think of horizontal, the way that I remember is I think of the horizon line. And the horizon line is, if you picture in your mind how the sun comes up and the way that the land is, that's the horizon line. So where the sun meets the land or the sky meets the land. So that's horizontal, left to right. Okay, now that I did that one with you, the next term you are going to visualize on your own. We have vertical. What I want you to do is I want you to hold up your arms in a vertical way. Okay, so what I hope you did was, I hope you had your arms up and down. That is vertical. So horizontal is side to side, vertical is up and down. Excellent. Last one is diagonal. So go ahead and hold those arms up again in a diagonal way. And diagonal is like this. It could go either way, right? So diagonal is when lines are through vertices of polygons that are not next to each other. Okay, so the vertices aren't necessarily next to each other. So if you picture, thinking of a square here, just a quick drawing. There's a vertex, my other vertex here. And if I connected those diagonally, that is a diagonal line. So we're going to talk about symmetry now. Not all shapes have a line of symmetry. A shape has a line of symmetry if it can be folded where there's a line that has two parts that match exactly. So let's explore what that means. Here I cut out the letter W. It's a very big W. So if I'm able to fold this across a line and I have exactly the same thing on both sides, then this letter W has a line of symmetry. So let's try it. If I folded my letter like this, I already know those don't match. Okay, the points don't match. That does not have a line of symmetry horizontally. What about if I try a vertical line of symmetry? Well, look at that. They match exactly. So the W has a line of symmetry right here, and I can draw the line. Do you see any other lines of symmetry in this letter W? No, me neither. So the W has one line of symmetry. We're going to now take a look at the letter L. If you're feeling crafty and you want to try this on your own, go ahead and pause the video and cut out a letter L. Okay, so some of you might have paused the video and you're back with us with your letter L. So hold it up, think about it. Can you fold this diagonally, horizontally, vertically, so that the points would match? Both halves would be the same. Let's see. Let's try horizontally. Nope, there's no way I can fold this L horizontally to have a line of symmetry. I want you to try vertically and diagonally. See if you can come up with how many lines of symmetry this letter L has. Okay, so let's try this together. So we did horizontally, didn't work. Let's try vertically. Nope. What about diagonally? There's no way that I can fold this L where it would be the same on each side or each half. Therefore, this letter L has no lines of symmetry, which I'm sure you found from exploring with your own letter L. So to recap, we have a W with one line of symmetry, and we have the letter L with no lines of symmetry. Now, you're going to have a chance to take a look at some letters to see if they have lines of symmetry. If you're stuck, feel free to cut these out of paper because then you can physically manipulate the letters, but that's not something you have to do to be able to find a line of symmetry.